In a small village named Njala, the people were known for one thing: fishing. The river and the ocean blessed them with plenty of fishes, and they sold them in the markets far and wide. They were the best fishermen among the neighboring towns, catching the biggest and freshest fish. Traders traveled from far away just to buy from them. But despite their skill in fishing, there was fear that gripped the village. None of them could swim. It has been that way for generations. They could cast their nets, paddle their boats, and haul in great catches, but once they fell into the water, they were as helpless as babies. No one knew why, but it had always been that way. The elders warned children never to go near the ocean because the waves were powerful and no one who fell in there came out alive. This was the world Abike was born into. Her father was one of the greatest fishermen in the village, but he died when she was just a baby, leaving her mother to raise her all alone. Her mother, Ebony, loved her dearly and never left her side. She carried Abike everywhere, on her back, to the farm, to the market, and even to the river to fetch water. She did not want anything bad to happen to her little girl. Abike grew up listening to the stories of the village elders, tales of the sea gods, and dangers of the deep. One day, when Abike turned 10 years old, her mother took her to the river to wash clothes. She sat Abike down by her side on top of a rock and told her not to move. But while her mother scrubbed the clothes, Abike got curious. The water looked so clear and beautiful. She touched it and it felt cool against her fingers. Before she knew it, she leaned too far and slipped in. When her mother turned, Abike was gone. She screamed, calling her daughter's name, but there was no answer. She ran along the riverbank, searching, but there was no sign of her little girl. Panic filled her heart. She rushed back to the village, crying and begging the people to help. The villagers came running. They looked into the river, expecting to see Abike's body floating or any sign of her, but she was nowhere to be found. Just as they got tired after searching for hours, and her mother was crying seriously, they concluded that she might have drowned. So, they decided to go back to their various homes, hoping by tomorrow they will find her body floating on top of the river. But immediately, they saw something impossible. Abike was swimming on top of the river. Not just any kind of swimming, but as if she had been born in the water. She moved like a fish, her arms slicing through the water, her body flowing with ease. The villagers gasped. No child had ever swum before. No adult could swim that well. When Abike came out of the water, they surrounded her with questions. How did you do that? Who taught you? But she could not answer. She did not know how she did it. It just felt natural. Days after days, Abike could not stay away from the river. Every morning, when the village was still asleep, she would sneak to the riverbank and swam. The water felt like her home. It welcomed her, embraced her. She could dive deep, float for hours, and even hold her breath longer than she thought possible. At first, Her mother was terrified. "You must never go near that river again," Benny scolded. "What if something happens to you?" But Abike begged, "Mama, the water loves me. It will never hurt me." Seeing how much her daughter loved the river, Abeni finally gave in. "Please, just be careful," she warned. Soon, the whole village began to admire Abike. They gathered by the river to watch her swim. They called her the river child. Some whispered that she was blessed by the gods, choosing to understand the water. But while Abike loved the river, something else pulled her at her heart: the ocean. The elders has always warned about the ocean's dangers, but the more she swam, the more she wondered, could she swim in the ocean too? And so, on the day she turned 16, she decided to find out. The sky was still dark when Abike sneaked out of her hut. The village was silent, everyone still sleeping. She walked past the fishing boats, feeling the cool sand under her feet. The sound of the waves grew louder as she neared the shore. When she saw it, the ocean, it stretched endless before her, bigger and more powerful than she has ever imagined. The waves crashed against the rocks, their white foam hissing like whispers from the deep. Her heart pounded with excitement. She stepped into the ocean. It was colder than the river, but she didn't mind. Slowly, she swam forward, testing herself against the strong waves. As she moved deeper, something strange happened. The ocean no longer felt dangerous. It felt familiar. She swam with ease, laughing as the waves lifted her up and carried her. Then, as she swam further, she saw something that made her freeze: a massive shadow beneath the water. Something was trapped. Abike swam closer, her heart pounding. As she neared, the shadow took shape. It was a whale, a giant creature captured in a thick fishing net, its body struggling, its large eyes filled with fear. Abike hesitated. The elders has always spoken of dangerous sea creatures. Was this one of them? She asked. But as she looked into the whale's eyes, she felt something unexpected. It was not a monster. It was in pain and it needed help. Taking a deep breath, she swam to the net and began pulling at the ropes. They were thick, tangled tightly around the whale's body. She worked harder and harder, but the rope refused to break. Immediately, she swam quickly to the shore and ran fast as she could. She went home and got a knife. Quickly, without her mother noticing, she ran back to the ocean. When she got there, she swam deeply into the ocean till where she met the whale struggling. She began to cut the rope with all her strength. Minutes passed, then hours. Sometimes she would swim out of the ocean to take some breath, then go back again and continue cutting. Finally, with one last pull, the net snapped free. The whale let out a deep rumbling sound. For a moment, Abike thought it would swim away, but instead, it circled her, watching her with gentle eyes. Then it let out a large echoing sound, a sound of gratitude. From that day onwards, Abike and the whale became friends. Abike returned to the ocean every day, calling out the whale, and every time it came to her, happy to see her. They swam together, playing in the waves. The whale would lift her onto its back, carrying her across the ocean like a queen. But she knew she had to keep it a secret. If the villagers find out, they would be afraid. They would tell her never to return. So she told no one. One night, when the sun went to sleep, Abike ran to the ocean. She would step into the cool waves. The whale would come to her. She was huge, with smooth dark skin and kind eyes. She made deep humming sounds that made Abike feel safe. She named her Okoro. Okoro was her friend. She would let her climb her back, and they would swim together under the moon. They played in the water, diving and spinning. Abike was the happiest girl in the world. One fateful year, disaster struck Njala. The fish that once swam in abundance disappeared. The tides no longer brought life, only silence. Fishermen returned with empty nets. Children cried for hunger. The village grew desperate. The elders gathered under the sacred bamboo tree, seeking answers from the spirits. Have we angered the gods? They asked. Has the sea abandoned us? No one could answer. The people of the village could not catch any fish. The fishermen threw their nets over and over again into the sea, but they caught nothing. No fish, no crabs, nor turtles. The people became very hungry. The sea is angry with us. Some whispered, something is wrong somewhere. Abike also felt the sea was different. It was too quiet. It felt sick. That night, she sneaked out and went to the ocean. When she met Okoro, her best friend, she put her hand on her big body. What is wrong, my friend? She asked. Okoro made a deep and sad sound. Then, inside her heart, Abike felt the answer. The sea is not happy, Okoro said. A long time ago, someone took a magic stone from the ocean. A big scary python has it now. Without it, the fish cannot come back. After hearing this, Abike ran back to the village. She told the old people what Okoro had said. At first, they laughed. What are you saying? A little girl talking to a whale? But then, she spoke about the magic stone. The old people became very quiet. An old wise man named Baba Olum speaks softly. The magic coral stone. A long time ago, greedy fishermen took it. They wanted to keep the sea's power for themselves. But the stone was lost in a deep stormy wave in the deep ocean. Abike's heart beat fast. The big snake has it now, she said. Everyone gasped. There is only one snake in the deep sea, Baba Olum said. His name is Njoku. Njoku was big and mean. He was the scariest creature in the sea. If Okoro is right, Baba Olum said, We must give the stone back, but no man can fight Njoku. I will go, Abike said quickly. The people stared at her. You, a little girl? But Abike was not afraid. I will not go alone, she said. The sea is with me. The next morning, the whole village followed Abike to the shore. They thought she would walk into the water, but then, boom, the sea moved, the water shook. Then, Okoro, the big, beautiful whale, rose from the sea. The people screamed. Some picked up sticks and rocks to throw at her, but immediately, Abike shouted, "No! Okoro is my friend. She is good." The people watched in shock as Okoro lowered her big head. Then, she sang a deep, beautiful song.
The tides have wept, the waves have mourned. Lost is the heart the ocean adorned. The stars once danced upon my skin. Now only silence speaks within. Ooh, my home, my endless blue. Do you hear me? I sing for you. Through darkest depths, through silver light, I call your name into the night. The fish have gone, the sea stands still, a lonely voice, a fading will. Where are the songs the currents knew? Where are the dreams that swam in you? Bring back the waves, bring back the song. Let waters heal where we belong. I sing for hope, I sing for peace. Let the ocean's sorrow cease. Oh, my home, my endless blue. Do you hear me? I sing for you. Through darkest depths, through silver light, I call your name into the night.
The people listened. The song was scary, but it was kind. Baba Olum wiped his eyes. "We have been wrong," he whispered. Abike climbed onto Okoro's back. The whale dived into the sea, taking her deep and deep down. But Abike held on tight to Okoro. Deep, deep into the ocean, in a place where no sunlight could reach. Njoku waited. He was big, bigger than a house. His eyes were red. He had sharp teeth, and his body coiled round a glowing stone, the magic coral stone. Njoku saw Okoro and hissed, "You dare come back?" Njoku's voice was like thunder. "Please, we need the stone," Abike said, pleading. The big snake laughed. "The stone was stolen long ago, but now it's mine." "The sea is sick," Abike said. "The fishes are gone, and the people are hungry. Please, Njoku, give us the stone." But Njoku just laughed.
"Let the people starve,"
it said. But immediately, Okoro let out a loud, strong sound. The water shook. Then fight began. Okoro and Njoku crashed into each other. The snake bit, and the whale pushed. The sea swelled like a storm. Abike swam fast through the fighting waves towards the stone. She reached out her small hand and grabbed it. And boom, the stone shined bright. It made the water glow. Njoko screamed and pulled back. The sea was too strong for him now. The stone's magic made a big wave that pushed Njoko far, far away, and he disappeared into the dark forever. Abike and Okoro swam back to the village. When they reached the shore, the waves pushed and brought out lots of fishes to the shore. The sea had forgiven the village. The people jumped and cheered. They laughed. They cried happy tears. Abike stepped onto the sand and the people ran to her, but they did not bow to her. They bowed to Okoro, the great whale who saved them. From that day, Okoro was no longer a secret. The people came to the sea every evening. They called out to Okoro. Some even learned to sing to her, just like Abike. And whenever the village needed help, they knew Okoro would always be near. Abike was no longer just the river child. She was the ocean's daughter. She taught the villagers how to swim, breaking the fear that had ruled them for generations. And so, the story of Abike and the big whale was told to the children for many, many years. A story about a girl, a big whale, and the magic of the sea. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, share, and comment on my videos. A little contribution will help boost my small channel and make us to reach a wider audience. And thank you for sticking to the end, and please return to watch my next interesting stories. Thank you so much. Bye bye.